Hello, my chosen family. Welcome back to another day of me being boring. You know, the thing that I love about California is like those couple hours that you have stuck in traffic, driving to school, driving to work or whatever. You get to reflect on your day, and then some days you overthink. I had this thought, wow, my life has become really boring. I opened up my Instagram and all of my friends in New York are doing something exciting, and then I'm here going to medical school, getting sugarcane juice, shopping, and then do all the mundane things. I'm having like an epiphany, basically. There's so many times that I have thought about withdrawing videos because I don't want to show the same thing over and over. As content creator, I feel like everybody one point or another thought about, is this thing worth it? Is this thing IG worth it? Is this thing YouTube worth it? Is this something that I should post on TikTok or whatever? My life is boring, but that's okay, because trying to one up on myself was not my intention when I created my YouTube channel. When I first created my YouTube channel, my intention was to show an authentic voice from the trans community, especially trans women of color like myself. I don't want my stories to be told by anyone. I don't want it to be fabricated to the point that it's kind of like unachievable for so many of us out there. And whether or not if it's positive or negative, I am me. The desire to be perfect at this point in my life is not attainable. What I want to do is continue to show up for myself. I think having brown hair now is also making me realize that I'm a boring person. Maybe sleep deprivation, overwork, overthink, and burnout from school really got to me. So this is the thoughts that I have, but I just want to share with you guys. In conclusion, yes, I am boring. My life is boring at this point, but it's a phase. I'm gonna grow out of it. It's like puberty, and that's okay. Anyways, why don't we get to the question of the day? I'm not sure 100% if I answered this question before. If I did, like, remind me. This is actually a good question. Kind of curious, what does your bad days look like and good days? What is the one thing that you enjoy doing that you usually don't tell people? This is like the perfect question at the right time too. Bad days, probably similar like today. Overthink, overanalyze everything, over-criticizing everything. You know, that is normal, and everybody has those days. We just have to accept it, because without the negative feelings, we are not going to learn to appreciate the positive ones. I think good days for myself is recognizing what I want and prioritizing my needs instead of like trying to compensating it for other people's comfort. Know what I want, know my boundaries, know my limits, know what I want, go after it, enjoy it, do the little things that make myself happy. Those are the good days. The one thing that I enjoy doing that I usually don't tell people is probably being alone. I can come off as very outgoing, but it's exhausting for me. The times that I appreciate the most is to spend time with myself. And usually those are the times that I happen to vlog for you guys, because it's recharging my energy. You know, when I feel like I'm around people, whether it's negative or positive, I tend to not stick myself around negative people or people I don't feel the connection with. I don't stay too long. I would like trying to get away from it. But even around positive people, I feel I have to give a lot of myself. So I would have to, you know, I do like spending time alone. I think there's only a few people in my life that I can withstand a long period of time spending around them, and that include my boyfriend, my family members, and a couple of my really close friends. Everyone else is like, if we're planning on going to get dinner or something, and then they asking if we want to do something after, I'm like panicking. I'm like, okay, I need to get out of this because I did not sign up for it. It is hard to be my friend, but if you're my friend, it's worth it. Does that make sense? Trixie Faye Lala, do you still have days where you're just a total dysphoric mess even after the surgeries that you had? Sorry, trying to stay on task amid crumbling to pieces on the inside today. Trixie, wherever you are, I hope you're feeling better. I hope that whatever positive energy that I'm exuding even just a little bit today can help you feel better, or the chosen family energy. Dysphoric mess, yeah. I mean, I talk to a lot of cis girlfriends of mine, even cis guys. You don't have to be trans to feel dysphoric about your bodies. You know, a lot of people, I think it's just like the beauty standards are just like so high that so many people struggling with it. It's not just me, it's not just any trans people. We all feel that way, you know, and we just have to learn to be kind to ourselves on those days, be kind to our bodies mostly. I don't get them as much as I used to, but I still get them. It's more convenient, but it doesn't fix what I feel on the inside sometimes. There are days that I can have no makeup on and I feel completely comfortable. I can show up to to the world. I can go on here, make videos with you guys, and I can feel like the most confident person. And there are days that I have all this makeup on and I still feel very self-conscious. I think that's normal. We have to recognize that those feelings are completely valid. It should be careful, it should be respected, and it should be appreciated. Like I said before, without those negative feelings, you're not gonna feel great when you feel like yourself, when you feel confident about yourself. Great question. Thank you. This question is from Chrissy. How did your perception of sex and gender, or rather the characteristic, change during your transition? You are years deep into your transition, so I hope that you can still relate or remember. But for me personally, a lot changed during the first year. For example, I become much more forgiving regarding my voice, especially when I realized a lot of cis queens have deep voices. Why some cis kings, especially the handsome short ones, have higher voices. Still doing voice training, not because of the pitch or something though, but rather to improve my articulation. Wish you all the best and many hugs from Germany. Thank you so much, Chrissy, for asking this question. This is gonna be a little bit of deep dive. Stay with me. What I've learned from medical school, sex is very binary. But what I do research outside of it, and these are researches that you guys can look up yourself. Binary sex is something that was created in the early 1900s by eugenics ideas. I still believe that everybody, male or female, men or women, all have characteristic of the other sex. I've never seen gender or sex as like black or white. It's always like gray area and everything in between. I like to think of it that way, and so many people who misinform like to think it the other way because it's make it easier for their small brain to actually obtain the information. I'm not like that. I can relate because how long society has built this like system. We still have to follow the rules because we don't run the game. I believe in the future, hopefully near future, that there's so many people like myself and LGBTQ people who can actually bring these ideas on the table, talk about it, make some changes that improve the well-being of other LGBTQ members. That is a very, very complicated topic, and I'm not intelligent enough to actually go too deep into it. When it comes to voice training, I never thought anything was wrong with my voice, so I still don't think that anything was wrong with my voice. I'm not gonna do any voice training. I appreciate people who have deep and high voices, and I've dated so many people who told me that like my voice is fine. Everyone that I care and appreciated never had any problem with my voice. Anyone that I was attracted to and attracted to me never found any problems with my voice. My voice always become a topic of discussion when it comes to transphobia that I encounter online, and those people I don't know, they can just fade into obscurity where they belong, and that's not my problem. I at least show up to the world as who I am. This is my voice. This is what I'm sharing to the world. If I feel ashamed of it, then other people can feel it too. This is something that did not happen overnight. I was self-conscious about it because of, it can disclose my gender identity to other people and sometimes can put me in a very dangerous situation. That is a fact that I understand. But as I mature and evolve into my transition, I've learned to appreciate my voice. This is something that set me apart, whether if it's good or bad, but at least it's something that's mine. And I agree with you. A lot of cis women have deep voices, like Miley Cyrus, for example. She has a deep, beautiful voice and she's being celebrated for it, and how come trans women cannot have that? I think we have to see people as individuals with different characteristics. It doesn't have to be binary, male or female, pink or blue, black or white. We can be who we want, a true version of ourselves, and we should be celebrated for that and respected. Thank you so much, the Chosen family members that sent in their question. I really enjoy reading them, and hopefully my answer or my opinions on it actually, give you a boost of confidence or whatever. Anyways, let's do some boring stuff. I have to go do some errands, shopping, all of that. So yeah, let's go.
Why are you holding back your love? Babe,
It is my first time selling my clothes here, and this store is so big. Like, I would love to have more time that I can actually look through things, but I don't have a lot of time. So hopefully they call my name soon so I can get out of here. Is this me?
Tell the truth, just spit it out.
That place was huge. I know that like I'm there to like shop a little bit, but like when I actually see so many things around me, I get overwhelmed.
Well, this to stop, I'm giving in, so don't you get under my skin. Oh, but be nice.
Okay, so usually I'm not the kind of person who shop like drugstore beauty. I mean, I don't anymore. I've seen on TikTok all the time now about these like Maybelline Color Sensation lip liner, and I kind of want to try it out. I think it's this one, so I'm not sure. I think it's this one right here, and they're out of stock. Okay, well, not meant to be. I know I said that I wouldn't be shopping, but I did get some stuff. Oopsie. I deserve it though. I have worked really hard, so I love what I bought. I don't think it's too bad. Maybe I'm just compensating for it right now. I still have a couple things that I need to take care of, so let's go.
Tell the truth, just spit it out.